Go ahead, like, subscribe, share. All those things would be greatly appreciated. Tobias Harris, first player I'm looking at tonight. Points, rebounds, and assists. 25.5, you see it most places. Minus 130, minus 125, minus 121. I was really just looking at the 26.5 over here on Betr. Betr had it at 26.5. I actually did place a bet on Betr for 26.5. This went, and at the Parlay sites, it's 25.5. Also at JockMKT, it's 25. Stay away from that. But I still think we got to play on 25.5. Just let's look at him a little closer. I had to set the 26.5 because that was the line I was looking at. But as you can see, this season he's hit that 12 out of 21 games. And let's push it down to 25.5. 25.5, 13 out of 21 games, 16%, 62%. But look at the most recent games. Let's look at the last 10. How he's truly trending. He's not coming close to 25.5 in the last 10, really. A couple games he had 27, 43. Against Washington, his last game he had 13. That was at Washington. This was at home. You do expect him to play better. But I still like Tobias Harris under 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And if you can catch that line at 26 or 26.5, I would jump on it. Next player I'm looking at is Donovan Mitchell. 5.5 rebounds. No real favorite in either way. Slight favorite to go over. All the parlay sites got him at 5.5. Let's look at Mitchell a little closer. See over here, he's projection on PROPS.CASH, get 8.12 rebounds. He's been killing a rebound prop lately. That's why we're looking at him. As you can see, 5.5, last 10 games, he's at 80%. He's went over 5.5 in the last 10, 60%, last 5, 80%. For the season, only 47%. So we're really looking at his recent trend here. And let's go back to the last 10. Let's go to versus Orlando. 12-6, he had 7 rebounds against Orlando. That game was in Cleveland, and that was this year. These games from last year, the 3 in the red are games from last year. And let's go to 2023, where he's averaging 5.9 rebounds per game. I just like this prop. I mean, he's not going to hit this prop sometimes. It's one of the props I look for when he's at 5.5 rebounds. Like here against Detroit, he just didn't do it. He only had 3 rebounds. Let's look at his away. Get a little bit more information about it. Away, only 3 out of looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 4 out of 9 games he's went over, which is 44%. You have to take that in consideration also. But I do like him to go over 5.5 rebounds tonight in a away game versus Orlando. Another player I'm looking at is Josh Giddey. Rebounds, 6.5 is the prop in most places. See, he's slight favorite to go under 6.5. So I think he's going to land around 6. All the parlay sites got it at 6.5. Betr has it at 5.5. I'm looking at the over only on Betr. This line is going to change to 6.5 or 6 at some point in time. With Jock having it at 6.5, that lets me know that they think it's going to. They're at least going to get. That Giddey's at least going to get 6 rebounds. So if you can get the 5.5 and get the over on the 5.5, I think that's a good play. We can look at Giddey a little closer. 5.5 rebounds this season. He's in the green all the way around. 62% of this season. 13 out of 21 games. Head-to-head, 100% over 5.5 versus Utah. Last 10, 60%. Last 5, 60%. In other words, 5.5 is a very good prop to take over on Betr. Better's only available on mobile. I think there's a link down in my description for Betr, but you can find some good lines, and this line has not changed yet. So we're going to take Giddey over 5.5 rebounds.